I want to kind of shift it away from the comic book stuff, but still staying in the genre of kind of like science fiction. And my boy, Caleb Mclaughlin here. I saw the article from, let me not lie, I have it here. I saw the article first from the Hollywood Reporter, and I didn't get the name of the actual writer of the little interview. It's just a little snippet that they got from him talking about his early experiences being a part of the Stranger Things show and him experiencing racism. And I was like, one, you can't see my hand behind the picture, but one, why is that coming up now? Like, why? I don't see the reason for that being a thing right now. Two, like, is anybody surprised by that? I don't think people should be surprised by the fact that he experienced racism being a part of that show. Like, the first 2 seasons, there were not many faces of color or faces of anything different. It was very, very middle of the road as far as casting goes. There was no LGBTQ characters. There were not many female characters outside of Joyce in season 1. Like, diversity just was not present because it was the first season of the show. They had to gain the audience first and then kind of branch out. And now you got LGBT, you got more than one character of color. Actually, I want to say in season 4, there was at least like 4 speaking roles for characters of color that we know. And I imagine that's going to continue to diversify as they go deeper into the 80s. I don't know. I think there's a time jump in season 5, the final season, where they're going to be in the 90s, and these young actors are going to be able to play roles that are closer to their age. So it's like, I can't imagine the Lucas character, Caleb Mclaughlin, playing a 19, 20-year-old version of himself and not having like an ethnicity around him. I talked about this on a video that I posted talking about my expectations and my hopes for season 5 of Stranger Things. And my thought was just really hope that they lean into the hip hop 90s, F the Police, NWA stuff. Even though he's from Indiana, that stuff captivated the world in the early 90s. So if they're gonna do that time jump and he's gonna be that age, I really hope that he leans into that part of being African American in that show, in a place where it's never really been prominent before. I would really like to see that. And you might get some backlash because of that, because like I said, it's to be expected. This is a majority white show. And it was really, really majority white when it first started. So I don't see that being a huge, huge issue. Maybe I'm pessimistic. I just feel like it's expected. It's to be expected. Maybe that's sad, but I expected it. I didn't think that that's a surprising thing. It didn't shock me at all to hear that Caleb Mclaughlin experienced a bit of racism when he first started out on the show. But those are my thoughts there. Let me know does that surprise you that he experienced racism? Because I don't think it should. I think, knowing America to be what America is to be expected. Sorry, but that's how I feel. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. And then moving right along.